Is the best place to send out mass emails from. In this video, I'm going to cover the best place to send out mass emails from, why you don't want to send them out of your CRM, and then lastly, one of my best tips for getting people to open up and engage in my emails. Let's dive right into it. Okay, so where do I send out my mass emails from? I send out mass emails to my leads from MailChimp. MailChimp is about $34 a month, and I really love it because it's easy to customize a newsletter. It is simple to tag and organize my client leads in there. They have audiences. So I have an audience for my past clients. I have an audience for my hot leads. I have an audience for my agent referral partners. And I really appreciate how simple it is to use. Lastly, it's really good at building campaigns. So you can build out automated campaigns to send to people. And I really appreciate those features in the product. So that's what I use to send out mass emails to my clients. And I'll give you an example in a minute of what a typical video to my clients looks like. But the topic number 2 of this video is why don't I send my mass emails out of my CRM? Here's the number 1 reason. I also send people listings out of my CRM. And if you send out mass emails, anybody who does it knows that you're going to get a lot of people that unsubscribe. That's just something that's going to happen. Not everybody wants your emails, and over time, email is becoming a less and less relevant media source, although it's still very powerful for marketing. So if I'm sending them out of my CRM and people are unsubscribing a lot, what happens is I'll get marked as spam by the email providers, and then my listings won't get delivered to my clients who are leads in my database, and they won't get the properties for sale, which is what really triggers them to call me or recognize me when I call them. So that's why I don't send out mass emails out of my CRM. The one I use is called Sierra Interactive. Okay, the third thing I want to talk about is an example of what my newsletter looks like. So I'm going to put a video up right now, and it is what my newsletter looks like. And essentially, the main things that you need to know is really simple. I have my logo on the top, a video in the middle, very small amounts of text, and then a photo of myself and my wife, who is my partner. Now, what are some tips on making your emails to your leads really pop out? Number 1 is it's got to have a high skimmability, meaning they should be able to skim it and get the gist of what that email means and says within like a couple seconds. So it's got to be highly skimmable. Number 2, you got to have a good email signature. A good email signature is not focused on the positive, it's actually focused on the negative. So rather than say the market's hot, you would say 3 reasons the market's not going to be cold for a while. Or rather than say it's a good time to buy, you would have an email signature that says, is it a good time to buy? Right? So something that really catches their attention. And then the third thing you really want to focus on is putting a video in there. Video is a great way to build familiarity with your prospects. Heck, if you're watching this, you're watching me on video, you get to see my body gestures, you get to see the way that I communicate, and there's a certain subset of clients who will appreciate that. So with that being said, have a video in there, but the mistake that most people make when they're sending it to their leads is the videos are too long. You want to create a really short, engaging video, maybe 40 to 60 seconds max. If you have more good information to share, you can create a video, you can put in the video, hey, I'm doing a longer video, click the link below for the longer version. But when you're just trying to capture their attention in that email newsletter, you want a really short video of here's the highlights, here's what you need to know. So we talked about 3 things, what email server I use for mass emails. We talked about why I don't use my CRM. And lastly, we gave you a template for building your email newsletter. Hope this video was valuable to you. If you're watching this on YouTube, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel. I put out a lot of content that is very practical on building your real estate business. And comment below, what do you use? Do you have a better system? Maybe you're using Contactually. Maybe you're just using Gmail. Maybe you're using Constant Contact. What system do you use and why do you like it? Thanks for watching.